Hey there, this is LaQuita with QuitaBugHandmaids.com, and thank you so much for joining me for another Stampin' Up! Saturday tutorial. For today's tutorial, I am featuring a card using the Celebrate Everything stamp set, which came in the April paper pumpkin kit. This was the bonus set that was included in that kit to celebrate sending out our 1 millionth kit. If you are interested in finding out more about Paper Pumpkin, I have a link below this video in the description notes, and it will take you to my Paper Pumpkin page, and I have all the information about what Paper Pumpkin is and how you can subscribe with me. So anyways, I love this set. It covers so many occasions, and it features some wonderful images that you can do a lot of layered stamping with, so I just love it. So let's go ahead and get started, and I'll show you today's project. So here's the card we're making today. I love how this card turned out. I really love the colors, and I love that you can combine different sentiments from that stamp set. So I combined the everything with is gonna be alright, so it makes a perfect sympathy card that you could give to someone. So let me show you how I created this card. So I started with a piece of Whisper White cardstock, and this is cut at 2.5 by 4 inches. And I'm going to also bring in some background paper because I am going to stamp off a little bit. And I will have all of the measurements for this project over on my coordinating blog post. And again, I have a link down below this video in the description notes that will take you there. So I'm using the largest flower stamped from that Celebrate Everything set. And I'm using Watermelon Wonder ink. And I'm going to stamp this flower 3 times. So I'm going to ink up, and I'm going to stamp off the paper a little bit in the top corner, the top left corner. Perfect. And then I'm going to stamp sort of off center, right about here. And then I'm going to stamp one more time off the paper in the bottom left corner. So about there. Okay, that looks good. Okay, next I'm bringing in that small flower and some Night of Navy ink. And I'm going to stamp this flower twice. I'm going to do once in the upper right hand corner, about right here, and then again off the left side, about right here. Okay, perfect. Okay, now I'm going to bring in the center for my flowers, and I'm going to stamp in Daffodil Delight for the Watermelon Wonder flowers. So I'll just put that right in the middle, right in the middle, in the middle, just like that. Cute. And I'm going to stamp again using that same flower using that same centerpiece in Mint Macaron, and that's going to go in the center of the Night of Navy. Okay, just like that. Then I'm going to bring in the little dots that come in this set and my Old Olive ink. And I'm going to use that to kind of fill in some gaps. So I'm just going to ink it up, and I'm going to stamp once, twice, 3 times. And you get 3 different colors of ink there. It's called Generation Stamping. And then I'm going to do it again this way, once, twice, and 3 times there. Okay. Next I'm going to bring back that Mint Macaron again, and I'm going to stamp Is Gonna Be Alright. I don't think I have this on here straight. There we go. I'm going to stamp the Is Gonna Be Alright, and I'm going to put this right down here in the bottom right hand corner. Perfect. Okay, so the stamping for this piece is all done. Next, what I'm going to do is I've got a strip here, and I've marked two places on this Whisper White strip. I've marked where I want my butterfly to go, where I want my stamp to begin, and then where I want to cut this strip off. So this piece is cut at 3/4 by, not sure how long it is, but I'm going to cut it at 3 inches. So I'm just going to bring this in, and I've got the Everything stamp, and I'm going to stamp that in Night of Navy. And this is cut pretty tight, so got to be careful, make sure you get it lined up just right. Oh yeah, perfect. Okay, so now that I've got that stamped down, I'm going to bring in my scissors. I'm just going to cut this at that 3-inch mark I made as straight as possible. Okay, and then I'm going to bring in my 1-inch square punch, and I'm going to use this to flag the ends. If you don't have this 1-inch square punch, you could just use your scissors. It works the same. Okay, perfect. And then let me just, where's my pencil? I'm just going to erase this little mark. Okay, so I want to add this piece just above the "is gonna be alright" sentiment, just like that. I'm just going to use a little fast fuse to do that. Okay, I'm going to layer this piece onto some mint macaron. This is cut at 2 5/8 by 4 1/16, and it's just going to give a really thin border behind this stamped layer. Okay, so I've got those two pieces layered together. Next, I took one of our tea lace doilies and I just cut a piece of it off, and I'm going to layer this just behind this piece, sort of like this. So I'm just going to add my adhesive to the right side, and we'll just layer that on. Let's see. I think I want it about like that. That should be good. And then I'll just snip off that piece. So cute! Love it. Okay, next I've got a piece of Designer Series paper. This is from the Pretty Petals Designer Series paper stack, and this is cut at 3 inches by 4.5 inches. And I'm just going to layer this on just like that. And again, I'll use fast fuse to do that. I love how this looks. I love these colors together. Okay, so now I'm going to bring in my card base. I've got, my card base is Night of Navy, and this is, I've already put my white layer inside, since this is a dark card base. This is cut at 4 1/4 by 11 and scored at 5 1/2. Okay, and I'm going to add this layer onto the top, but I'm going to put it off to the right a little bit because I want to make sure that this piece, my doily, doesn't hang off, because if I center it, the doily hangs off a little bit. So that's why I'm adding it sort of over to the right. About right here looks pretty good. I'm trying to center it from top to bottom, but just not from side to side. So I think about here looks good. Yeah, and I'll just add that on using some dimensionals. Okay, so I've got my dimensionals added, and I'm just going to put this down. Let's see. I want to press it till I know it's straight. So it's a little crooked up top. Just move it over a little bit. Okay, that looks good. Perfect. Okay, so the last step is to add the layered butterfly. So I just took a piece of mint macaron scrap that I had, and this is the bitty butterfly punch, and I'm just going to punch out 2 butterflies. And let me find my glue dots. I'm just going to use glue dots, and I'm going to add just one. Let me see, I want to put this. I'm going to add just one to the back of the first butterfly, and we'll just sit it kind of offset. Just do it about like that. And then I'm going to add, one more to this butterfly, and we'll just put that one, layer it right on top, press it down, and you can just kind of fluff these little wings up. Gives it a nice dimensional look. There we go. But we want to jazz this little butterfly up a little bit. So I've got my jewel pearl accents, and I'm just going to take a strip of 3 of these smaller ones here. Well, if I can get it. Okay. I'm just going to add it right to the center. There we go. Perfect. I think that looks so cute. Okay, and that finishes today's card. Let me bring back my original. I love these colors. I think this is a wonderful Sympathy card. It's just beautiful. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's Stampin' Up! Saturday tutorial. Again, I have all of these measurements over on my coordinating blog post, which you can find the link below this video. And I've got all the supplies listed over there as well, and you can visit my online Stampin' Up! Store to place your order today. And don't forget to also check out the Paper Pumpkin information over there as well, and find out how you can subscribe with Paper Pumpkin with me too. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys so much, and I will speak to you again real soon. Bye now.